5 ways in which you can raise your profile, boost your credibility, whether you're an employee, an executive, a leader within an organization, or you're an entrepreneur and working for yourself. Number 1, boom, straight in there with a big one. It is write a book. And the reason why it's number 1, the reason why it is a big one is precisely for the response that you've probably had when I've said that, which is, wow, that is a big endeavor. That's a big undertaking. Can I really do that? It's impressive. More and more people are writing books, which is fantastic. You may even have written a book. If you're watching this, I'm sure many people in my network have done so. But if you haven't, it's a massive opportunity. People will right away assume that you know what you're talking about when you've written a book. Wow, she must be an expert if she's written a book on that topic. And no, you don't have to wait for a traditional publisher to come and woo you. In fact, I'd encourage you to self-publish. In fact, you don't even need to go out there with your massive, ta-da, this is my big best-selling book. In fact, it doesn't have to be best-selling at all. You can come out with a small ebook perhaps as a start, a simple resource that you might even offer for free, but already that is a big step in the direction to show that you're an expert, that you know what you're talking about and you're providing value to your audience. So number 1 is write a book. Now, if that's too much too soon, number 2 is share your knowledge on social media. So you could do a video. Again, if that's too much for you, you could start by posting. I always encourage my clients to start by liking, commenting, engaging on other people's posts. In fact, that's going to get you more visibility and more engagement, really getting involved in discussions that are already happening. But of course, ultimately, you want to be writing your own articles, sharing your own content. So that's number 2, share your expertise on social media. Number 3 is actually to guest post on other publications, ideally an authoritative platform publication that's going to look impressive. We all love those, as seen in Forbes, Inc. magazine, Business Insider, and so on. That can be really impressive again. And of course, you're getting in front of someone else's audience, which is great when you're first starting out or if you don't have your own channels because you're an employee. But putting out your expertise on other people's platforms in a complementary way, again, adding value to someone else's audience can be a really powerful way. So those are 3 sort of writing avenues. What about speaking? The next one is absolutely public speaking. Now, of course, it's been virtual for some time now, but hopefully there will be in-person speaking opportunities too. Speaking as an expert, being up there on the stage automatically gives you that credibility. Wow, she must be an expert because she's up there on the stage and I'm down here in the audience. She's hobnobbing with these other speakers who are incredible. So she clearly knows what she's talking about. There can be a smaller event. You could be running a workshop. It doesn't have to be that huge keynote speaker at the beginning with the music and the rah-rah and so on, right? It can be smaller workshops where you can get perhaps some personal brand photography going. So you have that for your website to share to give you that extra boost as well. And the final one is a bit of a secret, I'd say, and it's linked to public speaking, but it's very much in vogue at the moment and something that I would encourage you to use more if you're not already, which is to guest on other people's podcasts. Now, you may be interested in launching your own podcast. I've had several clients recently who've had that dream and we're now making that reality. It's a fantastic opportunity. I have my own Reimagining Success podcast, and it has been such a great channel for me to express myself, to get great guests on, and of course, ultimately to get clients. And again, to give myself credibility. However, guesting on other people's podcasts, again, will get you in front of other people's audiences. You're coming in as an expert on a particular topic, and you're then piggybacking on the audience building they've already done. So again, those are 5 ways in which you can build your credibility, raise your profile. If you'd like my help in doing just that, we can look at a strategy to help you write that book or start your podcast or come up with your content themes that you're going to need, come up with a personal branding strategy that's going to achieve the specific objectives that you have to make sure that you're not just sort of scattergun trying different things for the sake of it, but rather intentionally, strategically building your personal brand to get you to where you want to be. As ever, you can get in touch. You can send me a message or you can book a call at onestepoutside.com/call.